Hey guys, welcome back. Gonna be a quick video today on my auto Ordinance M1 Carbine. I recently picked this up from my local FFL. Was kind of surprised at how cheap it was. I had a couple of safe queens that I was just gonna be, kind of cashing in and free up a little bit of room in the safe, and ended up trading both for this guy right here. Retail for this was, I want to say it was $14.50 or $1100. It was one of the two. I forget which number it was. So definitely don't quote me on that. But these guys were asking $800 for it, and that kind of coincided with two of the guns that I had that I really didn't shoot and didn't really want. So just kind of hopping into this gun is basically a one-to-one replica of a World War II early M1 carbine. You can see you have the rear flip sight there for 100 meters and 300 meters. Got the bolt lock back right now. Let that bolt kind of fly forward. I do have the magazine pouch on the rear of the gun with two magazines back there. Unfortunately, these are 10 rounders, being here in Rhode Island. Kind of have to play by the rules a little bit. So have another one right here. So we'll just pop it up here in the gun, kind of see how that mechanism works. Very stiff getting the magazines in. They do fall free, so wouldn't really use this as like a life and liberty kind of gun. I would definitely use this as either a range toy, or if you really wanted to, you could use it as home defense. Now, for those that are not familiar with the gun itself, this was not the frontline gun back in World War II. That was the M1 Garand, or Garand, however you want to call it. That was issued mainly to the frontline troops, going directly into battle. This is more for rear echelon troops, the guys who are setting up like radio communications, radar systems, stuff like that. Well, I say early radar systems. It really wasn't used for anybody in the front lines. That being said, I think toward the end of the war, pretty much everybody was using these, alongside, people with the regular M1s and, people with Thompson submachine guns, all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely a rich history in this gun. I know a lot of people have said, it's underpowered with the 30 carbine, which I happen to have a box of right here. Really not the biggest round on the planet. But that just kind of is what it is. It's old technology. That's kind of the way things were back in the 40s and, early 50s back in Korea. But real quick, just going over the gun itself. It is basically a one-to-one copy. This thing is oiled and greased up, to the moon. As you can see in the previous video that I had, I have shot the gun before. Those magazines are a little bit strange. Sometimes they lock back, sometimes they don't. I have shot the gun before. I did have some feeding issues. However, I was running PPU soft point ammo, and I think that's kind of where my hangups happened. Those soft points were getting caught on the feed ramp, and I just don't think everything was kind of jiving the way that it should have been. So I'm going to go back to the range, and I'm going to try out these Aguila 110 grain. These are just full metal jacket. I'll show you the box here. Just a second. Let me put everything back. That's what I'll try next time. And we'll see if the reliability improves. Otherwise, it's going to be a magazine issue. I mean, I'm limited to 10 rounds anyway, so I can get, maybe a pin kit or some sort of kit for 15 rounders, but that would, kind of be hard to do. I'd have to get the 15 rounders through an FFL, have them modified over there, and then put them in the gun. It's more work than it's worth, to tell you the truth. So, kind of is what it is, but I like the gun. I put the sling on it, I put the oiler in it, all that kind of stuff. I have the little butt pad back there with the magazines. One thing to note, when you do buy these, there is a snap on that, and all I did was I just took a pair of pliers and just ripped that snap off because I didn't want it to scratch up the back of the stock. As you can see, the stock is really, really in nice condition. I don't think the gun was really shot, to tell you the truth. The barrel was pretty clean when I got my hands on it, and that's just kind of is what it is. So that's a quick overview of the Auto Ordinance M1 Carbine. I'm planning on taking that back out to the range sometime soon, and I'll get a lot more videos on it and just kind of see how it performs. I've only put a box of ammo through it just real quick, and we'll kind of go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya.